Hey, what's up? Good morning.
Morning. It's
Wipe the
sleep.
sleep out of my eye. It is actually.
It is Monday morning.
It's our Monday morning musician series that we don't normally we don't always tape on Monday morning because we're sleeping. Really,
It's before
But
noon.
it is before noon on Monday.
On Monday.
So it is Monday morning. All right.
That's because we planned it on Sunday, I guess.
I know that's not interesting to you, but it is. But
It's a
oh
big
well.
deal.
I'm Spanky.
I'm Bill.
We're with Spanky Entertainment Dueling Pianos, and our mission is to tell you about our gigs and our crazy dueling piano world that not everybody, we have realized, knows everything about.
Well, and our overall mission is to just have a good time and completely entertain the entire world.
I thought we were doing that anyway. So.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
you can't take it for granted, though.
oh, gotcha. See, we do this without the camera normally. We thought, we should set up a camera and talk about the gigs and whatnot. So, what are we talking about? Where did we go last week? We were in Poplar Bluff, Missouri.
Is that officially where we were? Poplar Bluff?
Yes, I think it was. Yes, it was. We were in Poplar Bluff, Missouri, about a little over 2 hours south of St. Louis. It's funny because we get a lot of emails. I have somebody currently wants to know if we'll come all the way to Alton to perform, Alton, Illinois.
Do you travel?
Yeah,
Do you travel?
that's what they say. They go, "Do you travel?
Yeah.
You travel this far?" Like, so we travel anywhere. I think the farthest we went last year, Michigan actually was probably farther.
Colorado?
Colorado was farther, I guess. Michigan's about 10 hours. Colorado's about 12 hours for us. So, yeah, we'll travel anywhere. So, have pianos, we'll travel. But we went down to Poplar Bluff for the Three Rivers Shrine Club. It was their first attempt having dueling pianos for a fundraiser. And they had it at just a pretty basic venue.
That place was packed.
It was packed.
Like, we got there, and, I mean, it was hard enough to find it because Google Maps hadn't updated some road thing.
We get a lot of that. We can find you, just might take us an extra minute or two.
Send up a flare.
We actually were 20 minutes early because we were trying to find it and end up finding it pretty quick. But
down that gravel road and sort of wind around to the back, and then there's like a warehouse-looking place, and we're like, oh, like this must be it.
Yeah.
And open the doors. There's like 5 people. Say, hey, good to see you.
5 people and tables decorated everywhere.
But then,
stage.
by the time we started, I mean, the place was packed. In fact, we should just look at some pictures.
Oh yeah, so we like to take video and pictures. Now we haven't. We are actually talking to a couple people trying to get some professional video and pictures of some of our gigs. But in the meantime, it's just Bill and I grabbing our phones and
Gorilla.
a gorilla. That's right. We do our own gorilla video and photos, and so we're going to show you some of those. We always take a picture of of our setup when we first get there. Usually I don't keep Bill in the shop, but I was impatient, so I went ahead and got a picture while he was checking his phone or whatever.
I was taking selfies and posting it.
He takes a lot of selfies. You get a lot of ceiling shots. I don't know what that's about. But, you can look that up on YouTube. Bill Romer selfie ceiling shots.
All right, so this is just our setup. So
what else we got?
There's our keyboard.
The pianos, as we call them.
Yes.
So you see that Spanky side with the one on there. That's Spanky's.
And this is half the room, so you could kind of see that before. If you look at this first picture, that room goes back down there. So even there's probably 10, 15 tables. And this is the halfway point in here.
Right. That sounds about right. Because they pre-sold, I believe he said 27 tables at 8 people. I don't know, it's like 216 people or something like that. And there was well over 300 people there. In fact, I haven't had a client say to me in a while, there's almost too many people here. Usually no one ever says that because everybody paid their $20 to get in or whatever.
Like we were talking, it could have been a pain in the neck loading out because people were milling about and kind of in the way, but it wasn't terrible.
So we didn't see how it went afterwards. We played from 7 to 10. We actually started right when the event started, which is not what we normally do. And if they have us, they actually asked us back for next year. And I would recommend an hour of letting people get cocktails and mingling, sitting down and everything, and then have us start our show.
Get some loosened up a little bit.
Get them loosened up because people, no matter what event, people just aren't ready. Just any concert. The concert, they don't come out and play their hits right away. You don't smack people in the face. You got to warm them up. You give them a little taste and stuff like that. So.
And they look at you like, oh, what's going on? How does this work? And
there are a lot of people that don't understand what we do or how it works, like you said. And so it's a good kind of warm it up like that. We can make announcements. But after our gig, we stopped at 10, and they had karaoke after us. They had a guy come in. He was doing karaoke, and we didn't get to see any of it because they literally were starting as we were pulling away. But
in my mind, it was a complete party because they were still going strong.
All these people were a party. It was fun. I mean, people couldn't have been more complimentary, and it was so many people. People were outside if they want to go smoke a cigarette or get some fresh air because it was a nice night out weather-wise. They came inside. They had a separate side where another bar was on the opposite side of the room, or outside of that room, where we ate. It was big timers.
Barbecue.
Yeah, it was great.
Who was it? Zach's. I
Oh,
had the card.
yeah, I think you're right. That's
Poplar
right.
Bluff.
We did talk to him too.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he used to come to Springfield, I think, and watch me play and stuff.
So good.
Yeah, it was. It was actually really good.
But we did play music.
Yeah, we also played music. People were like, "Oh, get through this boring part." So so we got a request. We're gonna play a little video here for you. The first request of the night was actually for "Bad Bad Leroy Brown" by Jim Croce, and Bill played that. And about 2 hours into the show, I got another request for that, and the guy said, "This is my grandma, 90-year-old grandma's favorite song. Blah blah blah. Will you play it again?" Gave us $20, and of course I said yes. And so we called Grandma up, and at first we didn't get. She came to Bill's side of the stage, and I told Bill just have her sit on the piano. I thought it'd be cool, nice little moment. He could sing, And she's told Bill what she said.
Oh, she's like, "Oh, my knees! I can't climb up on the stage." Now the stage was a little high; it was a couple feet probably, so it was a hefty step, and there were no stairs going up there. And so, she's like, "I don't think so." And I kept trying to get her up. I thought it was her birthday. I thought she'll sit next to me, we'll sing it. And I don't know, I wasn't getting the whole thing. So you're like, "Oh, just have her dance, just play the song." And so I just started playing the song, and all of a sudden I guess she forgot about her knees because she just started dancing.
So yeah, there's dueling pianos, 90-year-old lady dancing with the grandson. You see everybody in the background having a good time. Yeah, that's awesome. That just fills my heart with joy. I love watching stuff like that.
She does not look 90, I'll tell you that.
Right? You would never know she's 90. She's having a blast. She's not letting her age dictate whether she can have a good time and get up and dance and all that. So that was a cool moment. People enjoyed that. But that's how the show goes. We didn't pick that out. Somebody wrote a request on the request slip. In case you're watching this and don't know what dueling pianos are, gentlemen, you see on the pianos there, all the pieces of paper, those are request slips. Meaning people write down what they want to hear. They're requesting what song they ask us to play, or maybe an artist. Sometimes it says play any Beatles or any Eagles or any band or whatever.
Oh, we had them all over the board for this
You
game
can kind
too.
of see on there too. You're the one that I want. Grease stuff.
I mean, we had Chariots of Fire.
Oh yeah, we did. Get
Sinatra. Whoa, there's some old tunes over on my side, like Harlem Nocturne.
That's
Somebody threw
right.
sheet music up for you to play.
Oh, that's right.
For Elise.
That's what's weird. I don't still know the whole situation. So we have the request slips, and you see them. They're about that, square, that size. Well, 3 pieces of paper came up, and they were turned over with a couple requests, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I was like, "Well, what is it? Why do you have sheet music here? What is this for? Do you want to make sure we can play the song?" And like I said, it was for Elise. And I saw it was for Elise, and I was like, "Oh, I don't need this," and threw it down and just played for Elise, and people clapped and stuff. But people appreciate that for about 10 seconds. You know what I mean? You don't want to party to that. People think it's nice to know that we can play that kind of stuff. But it was just funny. I don't know where that came from. Did somebody grab that from home? Did they print it out? Like, how did For Elise end up in somebody's?
I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna bring the sheet music.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean it was all over the place. So all the way from that to
one.
Leroy Brown. This is.
Which video?
Let's see which one this is.
Just the
yeah,
little hip hop.
To Little John, Get Low. Where
here you can hear people sing. Now,
of course, that brings the dancing women up.
Now, I cut the video off that I was taking right there because I was trying to leave some words out.
Because people were singing some bad words.
Yes, they were inappropriate. It was terrible. I was very highly offended. But that was another request. Little John, we got a request for that. Get low.
Okay. So, we were just talking. I think this is the one.
Yeah, this is some Prince.
Yeah, and we were talking about this, like, back in the day at the concerts, people held up their lighters.
If you kids are watching it these days you can't even take lighters most places. So
fire code.
Fire is bad, but they used to, like he said. Go ahead. Sorry to interrupt you there.
Oh no. So hold the lighters up. You look across the Coliseum. Woo, rock and roll. Well, these days you can actually buy the lighter app on your phone. Zippo, I think, makes a lighter app which reacts to the phone, the accelerometer and stuff. It's just really bad. But all you need to do is turn your cell phone on and hold it up.
Turn the flashlight. Ever had
which is what they were doing here.
We had a few people turn their flashlights on.
But we were talking, we need to make this more of a thing. If we set this up, I mean, we could have the whole place just swinging their phones back and forth, which is a little geeky, but it's kind of cool. Oh, listen. Rock and roll, baby.
That was Spanky giving his best Prince all of a sudden. He likes to go over a little over the top sometimes.
Oh, I had a joke there, but I'm going to save it for later.
You have to tune in for the
Save it for
part
the
2 of that video.
car ride.
Yeah, right. So yeah, there's Little Prince. You know, we got Crest Purple Rain.
And then what do we got next here? Oh, this was right near the end of when we were done, not the end of the night, but when we were finished playing.
Piano Man.
There you go.
Definitely must-have request. Doesn't matter which age, everybody's singing.
So, you know, we talk about this all the time. Some people get piano players. Oh.
So there you go. There's proof that we take this guerrilla video ourselves. That's Bill's phone going down on the piano while he plays the piano and I play a harmonica.
That's right. If I were playing the harmonica, I could have kept playing the video.
This is true, but I was selfish that night. I decided to take all the glory with the harmonica.
Like
I only know how to play 3 songs on the harmonica: Piano Man, Mary Jane's Last Dance, and I don't have a G harmonica for Heart of Gold.
Well, let's get you one.
I know,
and then never play that song.
I know it never gets requested.
But so, some guys get tired, piano players get tired of playing Piano Man and whatever.
I don't.
But me neither. I mean, you got 300 people all singing that, like at the end of the night.
For 4 minutes, you get to be Billy Joel. You know what I mean? I don't get sick of that one either. It's just fun. Everybody loves that song. And you can sit there and be watching and everybody's, yes, this is what I've been doing for over 20 years.
I mean, we just hitch a ride on his back, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, people look at us as the piano man. You know what I mean?
And people will come to see that again and again.
Absolutely.
Like they come to our concerts, like at the Wild River. They'll want to hear that again and again. Yeah. It's the first request we get a lot of times.
It is weird. I mean, just about every night, that is one of the first, if not the first song, it's one of the first 5 requests. It's always in somebody's head. So.
And for us, we're like, well, let's just, ease in and build up the energy a little bit more. And so,
come on, right away with Piano Man.
Woo, good night, everybody. And then, of course, we had to end with Shout, get people dancing, and there we go. And this sort of was the next phase of the party, I think. Because after this, they were all standing and drinking and ready for karaoke. The karaoke guy was setting up, and we were trying to unload. And
it was crazy.
It was.
It was a good party, though.
It was really good.
Like I said, right at the end, he said, I think there might be too many people here, which you never hear. And then he said, hey, you guys want to come back next year? So that's always a good sign.
Hopefully with more barbecue.
Yeah, we're going to need more barbecue. How about that? I need a second sandwich, that's all. Everybody's going, Spanky, I'm looking at you. You don't need a second sandwich. So yeah, that's the Three Rivers Shrine Club. I don't know if they found us. I gotta find out if through the Chamber of Commerce or not. I know they're kind of connected, I believe, down there and whatnot. But yeah, we bring our Doing Piano show and help raise money. I haven't checked in with them yet to find out what they raise. Usually we try to find out what that total is to get an idea. But every fundraiser we've done, knock on wood, I don't know what you can see, knock on wood, has net profited the client money. And so who doesn't want to have a good night and make some money for good cause?
Yeah, and actually what I really want to find out is how all those people are connected and how they got them in there. Usually small towns, though, word spreads, and it's
we are huge in small towns because you don't have to drive that half hour, 45 minutes, hour, 2 hours to the big city. You know, for us, those people would have to drive to St. Louis or Memphis, a couple hours each way for a big city. So here they drive 10, 15 minutes from their house, have the same type of entertainment and feel, and have a blast with all their friends. If they came up to St. Louis, there's only going to be 8 or 10 of them maybe that make the trip and come up to the piano bar or whatever and whatnot. But here, everybody knew each other. It's everybody's getting together. It's like a big reunion. It's kind of funny to watch. So,
all right, should we wrap it up?
Yeah, that's it.
High five.
Give us a call. Let's do a Doing Piano party. What are you waiting on?
See you next Monday or sometime.
Right, Monday. We'll see you on Monday. All right. See ya.